Hi, my name is Charles Tran.
Today, I'm doing Bryan Johnson's free biomarker age test to see where my biological age stands. This is my day one, my baseline. I'll retest in 6 months and track if I'm actually becoming biologically younger. So, what exactly is a biological age test? Your chronological age is just your birthday, but biological age is how your body is actually functioning. Muscle strength, balance, reflexes, metabolic health, and more. Two people might be 35 years old, but one could have the body of a 27-year-old. The other, closer to 45. That's what we're testing. So why am I doing this now? Because I'm following Bryan Johnson's blueprint protocol. That includes daily supplements, targeted workouts, prioritizing sleep, and taking his longevity protein every day. But here's the truth. I don't just want to feel better. I want proof that what I'm doing is working. Is it actually making my body biologically younger from the inside out? I'm 51 years old now, and I want to see if the protocol is truly making a difference. How much younger can my body become both inside and out? That's why I'm taking this test. You don't just do the work, you measure if it's working. This gives me a data-driven snapshot of my health. I'll track it again in 6 months and adjust based on the results. I use Bryan Johnson's Don't Die app to track my biological age. It's basically like having a personal dashboard for your body's health. I'll be doing a full tutorial soon on how to use it. But for now, let's dive into the 6 free tests, plus the optional $20 test. First, continues push-ups. This test is all about upper body endurance, which reflects cardiovascular fitness and muscular health. I knocked out 30 continuous push-ups. According to the app, that's the average for males in their 20s, meaning my upper body muscular endurance is comparable to men in that age group. Scoring 30 push-ups at age 51 means my upper body endurance is above average for my age.
The next test is sit and rise. So what you have to do is cross your legs, you're going to sit down, and you're going to stand up.
This test checks overall mobility and is actually linked to longevity. The smoother you move, the younger your body is. I scored a perfect 10 out of 10. Based on this result, my biological age for mobility is closer to someone in their late teens to mid-20s. Most people in their 50s typically score between 6.5 and 8.5, so this result puts me well above average. It means my joint health, balance, and body control are still functioning at a really high level, and that's a strong sign of healthy aging.
Our next test is called sit and reach. So how it works is, so this tape measure measures from starting point here to here is 15 inch, and from here is 19 inch. All you have to do is put your heels right at the 15 inch, and all you have to do is stretch.
If you can reach 15 inches, you're at the average. Go beyond that, that means you're above average.
You have to reach and hold. I'm right at 19. That's my test for sit and reach.
This test is a common measure of flexibility, specifically assessing the flexibility of your lower back, hips, and hamstrings. So, based on my sit and reach test result of 19 inches, for a teen male, 19 inches is considered normal to above average. For men in their 50s, the average sit and reach score is around 10 to 13 inches. Anything over 16 inches, that's considered excellent. So at 19 inches, I'm not just doing well for my age. My flexibility is excellent by any standard.
Let's go ahead and continue to go on to the next test. So the next test is called the one leg stand and eyes closed. So what you have to do is you have to put your leg here and close your eyes and stand here for how long? Then you time yourself, okay? Here we go. Go.
I held the one-leg stand for 20 seconds. That performance lines up more with someone in their early to mid-60s, not someone who's 51. Based on that, my estimated balance biomarker age is around 63 to 65 years old. It just means my balance and lower body neuromuscular control are currently performing like someone in that range. That's definitely something I need to work on. I'll start doing more leg exercises and compare the results over the next few months to see how I've improved.
So the next one is called the reaction time. You're downloading an app called Reaction Time and Reflex. So this is how it looks. So after you download the app, you just press lights out game. So here's how the game works, okay? You click on this and you hit start. So what you do is you hold this down. It'll tell you when to let go. Let go. That's 37 seconds, milliseconds. Okay, you're doing this 5 times. You're gonna have to do it for 5 times. Here it goes. 1. Lights out. $37 seconds, milliseconds. Next one. Here it goes. $33 seconds, milliseconds. Next one. $35 seconds. So last one. 5 out of 5. Here it goes. I let go. 36 milliseconds.
Based on my reaction time of 0.34 seconds, the app says my bio age is in my 20s. That means my cognitive performance, specifically my reaction speed, is right up there with the average 20-something. Honestly, that feels pretty amazing considering I'm 51 years old. I'll gladly take that as proof that my brain's still sharp and fast. To calculate your waist to height ratio, simply divide your waist measurement by your height. My result came out to 0.47, which actually falls within the typical range for teens. This is a key indicator of metabolic health, and anything under 0.5 is considered ideal. And finally, grip strength. This test isn't free. The digital hand dynamometer I used cost around $20, but it's totally optional. Grip strength is actually one of the strongest predictors of overall longevity. It reflects total body strength, nervous system health, and even cardiovascular function. My dominant hand grip strength came in at 100 pounds, which puts me in the 20s range. And that's my first test day, my starting point. This isn't a one-off. I'll follow the protocol, including supplements, training, recovery, sleep, and retest in 6 months. Then we'll compare the results. This is how I'll know if Bryan Johnson's blueprint is really working for me. So stay tuned for my upcoming videos. I'll be posting updates over the next few months to show how Bryan Johnson's protocol is working for me. And if you've got any thoughts, questions, or ideas, drop them in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on my upcoming projects and videos.